Yo, guys, Urban Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, we come to the last track here at Urb'n Barz for our man Eminem, Slim Shady. This is the death of Slim Shady, the coup de grace. And this is the last track, and it's called Somebody Save Me, featuring Jelly Roll. Guys, I have never heard a track from Jelly Roll. I think I do know who Jelly Roll is, but I don't know what Jelly Roll does, etc., etc. I know he's a music artist, but apart from that, I have no idea. And I've been meaning to check out a Jelly Roll track for a long time, so this is a first, people. So we're going to kill two birds with one stone. We're going to check out our man M, Somebody Save Me. We're going to check out our man Jelly Roll, people. So let's get on with it.
Daddy?
Get buying him when she gets
Come eat!
I'm so tired.
Just come
Smooth.
eat!
Lane, I'll be in there in a minute, I promise. Stop.
Well then wake up!
Shut the door.
Somebody save me from myself.
Must be Jelly Roll.
I've been so long living in hell.
Oh, somebody save me from myself. I've been living so long, living in hell. It's got a kind of gospel-y feel to it, people. It sounds like he's singing way, way back. So this must be Jelly Roll. I like this. So basically, Daddy, wake up, wake up. And is this M lost? I don't know.
Somebody save me from myself. I've been so long
That all?
living in hell.
Whoa.
Another pill as I start the spiral. Message to my daughters, I don't even deserve the.
Wow. Sounds like a 90s kind of... Yeah, I like this. A throwback. I didn't expect M to jump in then. Wow.
Living in hell.
Another pill as I start the spiral. Message to my daughters, I don't even deserve the father title. Haley, I'm so sorry.
He's saying he doesn't deserve to have the title of father to his children. Remember, he wrote that letter to Haley, didn't he? A couple of tracks back.
Even deserve the father title. Haley, I'm so sorry. I know I wasn't there for your first guitar recital. Didn't walk you down the aisle. Missed the birth of your first child. Your first podcast looking down. Sweetie, I'm so proud of how you turned out. Sorry that I chose drugs and put them above you. Sorry that I didn't love you enough to give them all pot of fuck to. And I love you more than a pill looking up to the ceiling from this floor under wheel. Somebody save me from myself.
Guys, this is fantastic. I love this track. I absolutely love this track already. So I think M's writing this from the perspective of M has passed away. And it looks like, is it a drug overdose? And he's saying he's sorry he wasn't there for Haley to grow up for the first of all her things, like the first recital, for uni, for getting married, this, that, and the third. It reminds me a bit of, what's that film, people? What's that guy? Oh my goodness. It's a Wonderful Life. Do you know when the guy is going to try and kill himself? He works in a bank and everything's gone wrong. I can't remember his name. I can see him. He's a famous actor, a really great actor that I really do like. He did things like North by Northwest and things like that. I think, was it North by Northwest? I can't remember. But anyway, but it's almost just like, this is how the world would have been if you weren't around. So the angel was saying to him, if you commit suicide and you die, the whole world would change, and it would be a worse world because you're not in it. So M's saying he's sorry that he's not here to see Haley, to support her and for her to grow up. Guys, I'm going to reel that back again. It's so great. And I think Jelly Roll, I've never heard him sing before. I was sure he was a singer, but I wasn't certain. But I think this link up is fantastic because it works perfectly. And this whole song, this whole image with the drums and stuff, and M, this is the Eminem I love. I love him on things like Mockingbird. There was another track earlier in the album, about 2 or 3 tracks before, and I said this is, I think it's the one with Skylar Grey. That was the one when he's writing to Haley. And Yeah, this is the Eminem I love. I know all the other people love Eminem when he raps at 100 miles an hour. He does this, that, and the third. No, I love straight rhyming, straight rapping, straight storytelling. You can have all the pyrotechnics and all the runs, the fills, the twits, the twats, the twit, the twat, the twat, whatever you want to call it. Nah, this is what I like. Straight storytelling.
I've been so long living in hell.
Another pill as I start to spiral. Message to my daughters, I don't even deserve the father title. Haley, I'm so sorry, I know I wasn't there for your first guitar recital. Didn't walk you down the aisle. Missed the birth of your first child. Your first podcast, looking down. Sweetie, I'm so proud of how you turned out. Sorry that I chose drugs and put them above you. Sorry that I didn't love you enough to give them up how to fuck to. And I love you more than a pill looking up to the ceiling from this floor under will. Somebody save me.
And so that verse reminds me so much of NF. NF's whole life has been a loss. He lost his parents or his mother from quite an early age, etc. And he's had so much angst ever since. So with the connotations with the drugs, with the connotations of loss, with the connotations of not being there to experience certain milestones in people's lives, it really hits me with how NF has wrapped so much of his titles over the years. I've been listening to NF and catching up with NF, so it's really poignant and it really hits home. It's something that hits home to me. I'm a fan of old school hip hop, so maybe that's the reason why I love this hip hop more than all the twists, the turns, the trills, the thrills, and the spills that people love to do nowadays. I love straightforward, straight, gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching, heart-rendering songs that really hit you, and they hit you so hard, people.
Chose drugs and put them above you. Sorry that I didn't love you enough to give them up how to fuck to. And I love you more than a pill looking up to the ceiling from this floor.
How on earth do I not love you more than a pill? So M saying, how on earth, I love you so much, but how on earth is my craving for these drugs more than my love for you? I don't understand it, but it's happened. And it's something that I'm embarrassed and not happy about, but it's happened. But I don't know how or why it's happened, because you are everything to me, Haley. So these drugs, this momentary release from whatever angst or pain I have, should not be enough to prevent me from spending all my time and effort on being with you.
Than a pill looking up to the ceiling from this floor under will. Somebody save me from myself. I spent so long living in hell. They say my lifestyle is bad for my health. It's the only thing that seems to help. Elena, sorry that you had to hear me fall in the bathroom. Sorry that I missed you Wait, Nate, I should just congratulate.
So he's mentioning all his children's names now. So he went from Haley to, is it Marlena and Nate? I don't know the names of Eminem's children, people, so apologies on that. But it is what it is.
Sorry that I missed you Wait, Nate, I should just congratulate you on being a dad too. Carter and Liam, look at you. Little bro, sorry I left you. Sorry that I'll never get to hold or hug my little nephews. Stevie, I'm sorry I missed you. Grow up and I didn't get to be the dad I wanted to be to you. Things I wanted to see you do. This is my song from me to you. Sorry I gave up, but I'm just so defeated. God, what the fuck you want me to do?
Who did that track? This is A Letter I'll Never Send. Sure, that was a hip hop track. A Letter I'll Never Send. I have to look into that.
Somebody save me from myself. I spent so long living in hell. They say my lifestyle is bad for my health. It's the only thing that seems to help.
fantastic.
I've been staring at the video of Haley almost daily, of her playing the guitar in hopes maybe that'll give me the power to fight. But the addict in me's a coward. He told me that I can't do it. Had a second chance, blew it. It's like I'm stuck inside an alternate reality, but I know I'll turn it around and be able to walk her and Laney one day to the altar as proud as can be. Right now I'm just weak as I fall further down in this deep, holding farther in the ground that I sink. As they lower me in my coffin, I feel the tears all falling down on my cheek.
Wow.
Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams.
Guys, I've just had shivers. Oh my goodness. All the way through my body. That was incredible. I've never heard Jelly Roll sing before, but something in his voice has hit me, people. Oh my goodness. I've never heard Jelly Roll before. But that track, Eminem and Jelly Roll together, that has just lifted me. I'm nearly in tears, people. Gosh, that is just incredible. And it just shows you. So we talk about Eminem, but there must be a million other people who know how he feels. If you're addicted to something, people, whether it's to drugs, alcohol, whether it's to any other form of addiction, you know how hard it is to stay on the right path. You know there's areas that you want to be with, because sometimes, and a lot of times, it affects your relationships with your family, your friends, your work, even with yourself, etc. And half of you wants to break away, half of you just can't do it. And there's the twists and the turns. It's almost like Eminem and Slim Shady. In some ways you think you can coexist together, in other ways you think you can't. It has to be one or the other. But there's always something, there's a goal that you want to attain to. So with Eminem, it was his family, his daughters, his sons, and to see how they progress through life and how they develop and how things go on for the next 10, 20, 30 years. And he's sorry that he couldn't. He said at one point it was a cowardice, but there's so much more to it. If you've ever seen someone who is suffering from addiction of any sort, people, they are literally tearing themselves apart, because a lot of them knows that in some ways, in their sort of lucid moments, they know that it's crazy to be carrying on with the addiction, but for some reason it is so strong, it has such a hold on them that there's nothing they can do about it. It's even, for instance, if someone said, listen, you've got a choice here, this is water that will save your life, or the drug or the addiction of your choice, etc., where it's not really of choice, they'll probably gravitate to the addiction even though the water will save their life. So it's that strong, they cannot help it in some way. So that song hit me so hard, people. And I think on this album there's been two tracks, standout tracks for me, people, way above all the other tracks, way above them. And it's the track with Skylar Grey, and it's the track now with Jelly Roll, because those, in my opinion, are the two most heartfelt tracks of this entire album. Yes, people could say Eminem is a rapper who does this, that, and the third. He does the internals, the externals, this, that, and the third. He rhymes on the first syllable, the last syllable, the midpoint, this, that, and everything else. Bit of sing-song, this, that, and everything else, blah, 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 blah. No. Those two tracks, and apologies because I can't remember what the Skylar Grey track is called. First time I heard Skylar Grey as well. Those two tracks, so that was, again, a letter to Haley. And this one now, Somebody Save Me. Eminem's asking for forgiveness and someone to save him. He's in hell. Absolute turmoil, purgatory, people. Those two tracks to me are the best two tracks in the album by far. But listen to hip hop for since the mid 80s, people. I've got a billion albums, whatever. I've listened to a billion different MCs, rappers, groups, this, that, and everything else. And this is the type of music that hits so hard. And it's truth. Because in those two tracks, Whatever people say that Eminem, Slim Shady, or whatever character he wants to say, whether he's saying it as Eminem, whether he's saying it as Slim Shady, those two tracks, people, is Marshall Mathers, and he's talking from Marshall Mathers' perspective. No nonsense, no stupidness, no, what do people say these days? No cap, whatever. It was straight from the heart, people. And that is the music, and those are the tracks, those are the lyrics that hit me most. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I absolutely loved that. So I'm sorry, people, if you disagree with me, but Somebody Save Me and the track with Skylar Grey, by far the two best tracks on the album. By far. Anyway, guys, that was an incredible way to close the show, people. So that was the Death of Slim Shady, the coup de grace, last track, Somebody Save Me. And guys, my goodness, that was so powerful. I hope you enjoyed it, people. Let me know what you think down here in the comment section, whether you agree with me, you disagree with me. It's all gravy, people. Let me know what you think about those tracks. What was your best track on the album? What was your favourite moment in the album? There's loads, but to me, the track with Somebody Save Me, Jelly Roll, and the track with Skylar Grey, by far the two best tracks on the album. Anyway, guys, I hope you look after yourselves, you look after each other, you subscribe to my channel here at Urb'n Barz. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure going through this album with you. And guys, there's so much more as well. So if you're into Eminem, you're into any other rappers, MCs, blah blah blah, please check out my channel, check out all the different reactions I've got. Anyway, guys, if you're going out, have fun, but make sure you do it safely. Guys, give me the thumbs up, share this, and just help me to grow here at YouTube. But more importantly than all of that, guys, please make sure, make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys. I'm out.